Got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.
My success, but I'ma keep winning nonetheless. I've been living life with no regret. I had to trade deposits. I'm smoking Pineapple Express. I'm a big timer like a man in fresh. Got the money, power, and respect. When I shoot my shot, ain't nothing but net. Too many options for me to select. Still got my foot on their neck.
Hey y'all, it's me again, Pipe Size, back for another episode of the Come Up. And today I have Mr. Cartier Camo in the building.
Yeah, Cartier Camo giving me you in here. Miss Bite Size. Appreciate y'all.
We done had a whole discussion off air, like, is it Cartier or Cartier?
It don't matter. I know either way you want to say it, man. Just look it up and listen to it.
Now, as long as you can spell it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
look at that spelling.
You said we country, so where you from?
I'm originally from Pendleton. That's like right in between Clemson and Anderson. Like,
okay.
When you from Clemson go toward Anderson, you got to go through Pendleton. That's where I'm from.
Gotcha.
And it's a little bitty. It's small now.
one stop light.
It's small. It's small.
So how did you get into music?
I don't know how I got into it, man. I don't know. Just I guess probably from my mama did music.
Okay.
So I say my mom, she heavy in the church. She choir, all of that good stuff. But when I was a kid, one of the vivid memories stick to me. My mama took me to the studio for the first time. It's a guy in the area. He was in Anderson at the time. He had a local studio back before technology made it available for everybody. He had a studio and he used to put together these compilations with vocalists from around the way. My mom, he linked with my mom, so my mom used to take me with her. So that's why I first got my first initial feel for the studio. So I would say, I guess, from my mom.
Okay, so you almost grew up in it, basically.
Kind of, yeah, because she was the first one that took me there when I was probably like 6, 7 years old. So yeah, that's my first seeing the whole recording process inside the studio. So probably I would say it come from that, just making music come from her. And she just as far as people in my family that influenced me, I would say my mom. Yeah.
And so where did your name come from?
Alright, so my name Cam, first of all, so that's what the Camo part is, Cam. And the Cartier just a luxury brand. They always been a staple since I grew up in the 90s. So, Master P used to be famous for them Cartier frames and, other people. And that was always just like super dope to me growing up. So when I was just trying to come up, I used to have a bunch of different other names, but when I wanted to make it something that I felt like would stick, Cartier Camo just came up. I really did that as like a social media handle, and then it kind of stuck. So when I started putting out music officially, I just kept it.
Okay, so you were putting out music before you even had the name?
Yeah, man. Like I say, I'm a 90s baby, so I've been doing this. I first started making songs, putting my first songs together probably when I was like 8 or 9. So that's probably.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I had a little CD that we put together. My fault. I had a CD that we put together, man. That sounds crazy right now.
You talking about CD we put together?
I had like a CD that we had put together. No, for real, I did though. I produced the whole thing. I was like 11 years old at the time. I produced the whole thing. That's like when I first got put on Fruity Loops. And my pops, he believed in me super heavy, so he put some money behind it. We got some CD pressed up. We had shot a little local commercial that if you had charter, you seen it. If you ain't had charter, you ain't see it. It was a local thing. It wasn't
no antenna.
Yeah, but we did that. Like I said, I was probably like 7th grade. So yeah, I was. That's when I first was serious with the music thing, and then I've been doing it since then. I took some time off around probably like 2018. I was just like tired of it because this can be expensive. Investment thing. You putting a lot of dollars into it, especially back in that CD era. You spending so much money printing up CDs and getting stuff duplicated that you're giving out for free, just hoping people listen to it. And you ain't
y'all wasn't charging?
Nah, I wasn't. I was just trying to be heard. I
was putting in footwork.
It was cool if you wanted to give me something, that's cool. But I wasn't stressing.
I say this day and age, I had for real though, I went to the gas station a couple weeks ago and a dude was out there with some CDs. It was his daughter. But he was like, yeah, can we get like a $3 donation? And I gave him a donation, but I was just like,
I ain't mad at it, but people, like you say, we still doing this. When the last person that approached me like that, come on, bro, you gotta be with the times. You know that a lot of people ain't having CD players in their cars no more, and they not just finna pay a stranger some money for.
We ain't even heard it.
This could be a blank CD. I done had that happen a few times. You feel me? So, come on, man. Like, hey, get you a QR code or something, bro. Like, let's go, man. It's 2023. We can't be donation for CDs and stuff, but they not gonna take you serious. I'm not trying to shit on nobody's dreams or nothing. By all means, follow your dreams and believe in yourself. But come on, you can't
invest
be
in
happy.
yourself too.
Yeah, you got to invest in yourself. If you really believe in yourself, you're gonna invest in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself enough to invest in yourself, then you ain't gonna convince nobody else to believe in you. If you don't believe in yourself enough to do the minimum, you ain't gonna be able to convince the next person to believe and take you serious.
For real.
For real. That's how
you might get over on the okie doke, but that's about it.
You gotta know that.
So you said you started taking music serious about 7th grade.
Yeah.
You took time off. What made you come back?
The pandemic. I ain't gonna lie. The pandemic, just having that idle time, being in the house when the quarantine and stuff first happened, when ain't nobody know what was next, and everybody was like, man, I'm in the house, I ain't got nothing to do. That's what made me fall back to the music that I've been. It was been my first love, what I really was into forever, but I left it alone for a few years because I became a father. I got the family thing going on, so I started working a new job. I was just like, man, I got different responsibilities. My life different now. I ain't care about it no more. And then, like I said, I'm leaning on all these hundreds, probably into the thousands of dollars that I done spent trying to be heard, and nothing ever come from it because it's the way the game was set up at the time. So I just kind of got discouraged. But when the pandemic and stuff came along around 2020, probably end of 2020, around this time of 2020, I say the fall of 2020, we had the little free time, man. I was in the house, I started messing with some beats, linked with some producers, told them I was trying to get back into it, and then I put my first little collection of songs together, and then I just been going since then. That was my first collection of songs, was Now or Never. That's what I named the project. It's out on all platforms right now. It's called Now or Never. That was my first collection of songs from when I left the CD era and decided I was done with that, and then when somebody put me on game about how to get your stuff distributed on all streaming platforms and how it's actually some money in this now. So I ain't finna count and act like I'm making enough money to quit my day job or none of that and just be a full-time rapper, but it's a start. It's enough to encourage you to keep going and somebody listening. So, and that's always been my thing. I just want to make some money off what
That's what I was going to say. How does that make you feel, like, from going to doing the CDs and then commercials and just being pressing a button and getting streams?
I can't speak for nobody else, man, but I love the fact that all these years of me doing it just for the love of it and putting all this money into it, not seeing none in return. Now I see some money coming back. I get a monthly check every month. Like I said, it ain't life changing, but it's something that I can put towards the rest of my money to pay my bills and support my family, and that's all I ever really wanted.
And you get paid for what you love.
If it don't go no further than this, I'm already living the dream, in my humble opinion, because I always just wanted to make some money out of my music and be able to, express myself, and it helped feed my family. So,
people listening.
Yeah, somebody listening for sure. And that's what I had to learn too, because like I said, I come from the CD era, hand in hand, just in the local area. You gotta make your local area listen to you and respect you first. But that's cool if you can do that, and we all want that as artists. We want our local surrounding areas to support us and be behind us, but you can't let that discourage you. You can't let it stop you, because the internet is big, the world is big. And it might be people who crawl on the other side of the world, they don't even speak English, but something about your vibe connect with them. Mm-hmm. And you just got to put the stuff out there and see what happens. And we got all the tools to make that happen now. So, once I got hip to that, I'm like, hey, even if it's quiet in the local area at first, I'm going to do what I do, and they'll catch on eventually.
Wake them up.
For sure.
Now, what's going on with Camo now? I know you got a project coming up.
For sure, yeah. So, I've been doing, I've been on the promo run all year, I would say, up to this point for my last project that I dropped in like March. I dropped a project called Supreme. It's out now on our platform, Cartier Camo Supreme. Y'all look that up if you're watching this. It's still going crazy. I've been on the promo run for that really for the most part of the year, and I feel like it was time for some new music. I try to stay consistent with whoever my audience is out there, whether they local people that know me personally or somebody that just came across me from however. I want to stay consistent. So that was in March and September. Now I ain't want the whole year to go by without dropping another project. So I definitely been working hard on putting this new project together. It's called Influential. We just finalized the release date a few days ago, but yeah, it's official. I done submitted and everything, so it's dropping September 29th. So I don't know when this interview is posting, but if it's after September 29th, then it's already out. Go look, Cartier Camo, Influential. But yeah, I'm real excited about it, man. I worked hard on it.
Who produced it?
Okay, so that's a good question. I produced it. You know,
Wow,
as far
okay.
as, I mean, it depends on how you work produce. Now, I'm working with producers now as far as people who are making the beats. I ain't make none of the beats, so let me not say
But
that.
you picked everything.
Yeah, I put it all orchestrated, so I'm say producing like a DJ Khaled sense when I say that. Nah, let me shout out my producers though, since you asked that question, man. I got my boy Fat Zach on there. He produced 3 songs on this. He's an artist too. So shout out Fat Zach, man. Lucky Luciani, whatever you want me to call you for this. Yeah, man, I know he done been up here. Yeah, he gave me 3 hard ass beats for this, man. We got some more shit, but it's 3 of them on this project. Shout out my boy Turn It Up Meech. Man, he from Pendleton too. I said the little small area between. We from the same area, so it mean a little bit more when me and him connect and do something, cause it's like. We from the same little dirt road. You feel me? So shout out Turn It Up Meech. Shout out my boy Amaje. And them the 3 local producers that I'm locked in with, that they all helped me on this or contributed to this project. And then I got my boy that I don't know personally, but we done did business together, my boy Shu. He got a couple songs on there that he produced, and Altune engineered all of them. I'm sure anybody watching this know Altune. He pretty popular in the area. Anybody that wants your music to sound good, you know, want to go and record with Altune, shout out Altune, man. My music wouldn't be nothing without him doing what he do and bring what he bring to the table. So definitely, I can't be up here on no mic and talking about my new project without saying that.
All right, now where did we come up? Because I mean, I'm listening to the names that you listed prior to this. So where did we come up with the name for this project? Because they all seem kind of like purposeful.
For sure, yeah. That's a good question, man. I don't really know where it originate from. I just like, I don't know, I put a lot into my song titles and then my album titles, man. I just want it to be something that feel like what you just described, like something purposeful. I don't want it to just be like, you know, just something I just came up with. So my last few projects, this one is called Influential, and that really just, cause like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. I feel like I was here in the CD era, the hand-to-hand, passing out CD, all this stuff, so I feel like I done did a lot of stuff before the era switched and everybody was doing it. Like I said, I had a home studio early on, so that's kind of where that come from, just influential. I feel like I done made some moves along the way that the wave started doing. So, and I say that humbly now, you know, because I'm just getting back out here, but I do feel that way. And on my last project, Supreme, and that really, I ain't gonna lie, I was coming up with some songs for the batch of beats I had at the time, and one of the songs I came up with was called Supreme, and lately I've been liking to have a title track on the album, because I kind of grew up on it. What your album title was, you had a song and it was the same title, so I just went with Supreme for the album title, and the one before that was Legendary. And like, this is all stem off confidence, man. If you ain't got no confidence as a rapper, then you might as well don't be doing this. So it's really just like, off the confidence. Just, Legendary, Supreme, Influential, all that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, it was a pattern. I was seeing it.
I just wanted to be like different words you can use just to describe me. That's how I've been trying to do with the album title. The next one called Non-Negotiable. I'm already on the next one.
I mean, you got enough. Like, this. How long do it take you to finish a full project, like start to end?
It's tough to say just to finish the whole project, because I don't know, I just go to the studio. When I do go, I probably go once a month. I don't go as much as I should go. I probably go once a month, but when I do, it's an efficient session. So I'm like 4-5 songs every time. So by the time you do that 2-3 times, you got enough to put out the whole project. I really like to do shorter projects these days, because I understand where we at now. People attention span is short. So you give them 20 songs, they might really hear 8-9 of them. The rest of them, they just kind of skimming through to see if the beat catch them or something. So I done caught on to that. Instead of wasting, this art that we work hard on as artists, I'm going to give them a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them 8-9 songs here, you know, and see if y'all rock with those. I know I can get mostly your undivided attention on those, and then I can drop more often, so it make you look more consistent as an artist in your output.
That's
so
smart.
That's how I've been approaching it, and it worked for me. My songs kind of short too. Well, you know what I'm saying? My album, my project short, my songs kind of short, but that's strategic because I used to, you know, put together 2-3 verse songs, and they might be 5 minutes long, but people, average listener, really they gonna hear their first verse, their first hook, and they gonna determine if they like the song right there.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of them tune out from there. So I just kind of like, you know what? I see where the game going. I'm seeing like the songs that was blowing up and they short. So you know what? Instead of me spending so much time doing long songs, I'm gonna just adapt to what's going on, and that's how we've been doing.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to do. That's gonna give you longevity as long as you can change with time, because it changes daily.
For sure.
So, yeah.
I feel like somebody love it. We in the streaming age, so if somebody hear your song, they love it. It's 1:30 seconds. Okay, that's short compared to what we grew up on, what we used to. But if they love that song, they gonna play it back.
It's in their library.
And
Even
it's,
their algorithm.
And
Like,
the algorithm get to
come up.
working. And that 1:30, you play that back so many times, man. And you know what I'm saying? They equal dollars in your account if you handle your business right.
Now that's the importance of
Yeah,
handling your
sure.
business, because a lot of artists don't do things correctly, so they don't even get paid for half of their streams.
Got to know your business, man. If you doing any type of music, this been since the beginning of the time, since Little Richard, James Brown, all of them, you got to know your business. This business is cutthroat, and they looking for people that, they don't know their business, they don't know what they doing, so we can get over on them. So don't even try this. Don't even get in the background trying to do ad-libs on somebody's song until you understand the business of this and getting paid for your work, man, because it's real. People will try to, you got to know about that before you start doing this. So that's real. It ain't just in the movies and Dream Girls and 5 Heartbeats. No, this for real now.
No, but that's what I was sitting here saying, though. We watch movies about this, and we still go out here and do the same thing.
Yeah, they know, man. They prey on people that just ain't never had nothing, and just they got some little music talent, and it's like, alright, they ain't never had nothing. So if we tell them we give them a little bit of something, then that's better than nothing. So they just bank on it, and people fall for it. And I ain't mad at nobody that fall for it, depending on your circumstance, but try not to fall for it, man, because this a long running game since the beginning of time, man. You want to get your, get your just due for your art and the stuff you create. You don't want nobody to run off with your ideas, so definitely do your homework before you start just putting out music blindly, because that's important. It's a business, the music business. It ain't just music.
Yeah, it is a
It's
business.
a music business. So you got to know that.
Now we got Influential dropping the 29th. How many songs?
It's 8 songs on there. Like I just said, I like to give them a little bit of time so they can fully digest each one. It's 8 songs on there that I feel great about. I done work hard on, man. Some of them is stuff that I recorded a few months back. Some of them might have been 2021. As far back as 2021. So I work hard on this, man. And I'm super excited about it, man. Shout out to all the artists I got on. I got my little bro, Brill, featured on there. I got my bro, Craig DeGee. Me and him got a song on there. I got shout out my homegirl Bree Morris. She blessed me with a super fly hook for one of my songs. And my boy Relo XP, he from the area. He been going crazy, man.
I heard that name.
Yeah, man. He's super creative, super dope. We actually got a project we working on, a joint project that hopefully it'll be out soon. We got a few songs in on that already recorded, but that's the features I got on there, and I already named the producer. So super excited about it. September 29th, I got a performance that night.
That's what I was about to say. Is it a listening party or anything?
I didn't put my own listening party together. It kind of just all fell. I agreed to be a part of this showcase on the 29th, and then when I was putting this project together, I was just like, you know what? Since we're doing this showcase, let's just make it a event, and come up with all our proper promotional materials and everything, and drop the same night. Just while we got people looking and listening, so. We're dropping the same night as the, I think they call it the Indie Icon event. Shout out my boy Kendi We performing at Charleston Sports Pub down.
I'm hosting that.
Yeah, you yeah, I did see you on it, bet, yeah. So she gonna be there, and y'all should be there. It's gonna be a dope show. Like I said, I don't know when this dropping, so this might be after that happened, but yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to it. The last one he did, it was a great turnout, great vibes in there. So we gonna be out there, and it's the same night the album dropping. So I'm gonna have cameraman doing the vlog and everything, and it's gonna be dope. I just try to, make it a event for a night,
Okay. Now tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere. You can find my music on all platforms: Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music at. Facebook, TikTok, whatever. I'm on all that. But on the social medias, I'm at Cartier Camo, CartierCamo. At Cartier Camo on Cartier Camo on Facebook. I got the personal page and the page, the artist page. So y'all go follow, like that or whatever. But yeah, Cartier Camo on everything. That's where you can find me, man. Like I said, I got a few projects. I got the last project, Supreme. Got Legendary. We got Now or Never. We got Camdemic. We got No Sponsor. Them 5 projects that we done dropped within the last couple of years that's out. So if you seeing this, you never heard of me, go check them out, man. Got a lot of dope stuff on there, man.
Anything else you want to leave the people with?
Nah, man, I really like what y'all got going on. I be seeing all the clips. I've been seeing it for a minute, man. So shout out to the ComeUp Radio, man. I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and promote what I got going on. And it's been fun. I definitely want to continue to shine the light on what y'all got going on. And aside from that, I do got a podcast that we got in the works that's coming up. I'm jumping into the podcast world. It's called. It's called Now I Gotta Disagree. No, Now I Gotta Disagree. I'm sorry. Now I Gotta Disagree. Yeah, not now. Nah. Yeah. So that's me and my boy Jeter, and me and him. That came about because I just post something random on Facebook or social media just about sports or anything.
Spark a debate.
And you always got that one person that want to jump in your comments with disagreeing and stuff. So that's him. So I was just like, bro, we always just naturally disagree on things, man. We might as well put together a little show. And
that's crazy because I'm a co-host. Ours is kind of like, I'm the only girl, but me and my co-host Carter, we disagree on everything. Yeah. So yeah, it's hilarious.
That's what makes for good conversation, though. If y'all just agree on everything, that ain't gonna be an entertaining conversation for the audience to watch. But if everything you say, this person got an opposite opinion, then so yeah, that's how that came about. So we got that in the works. That's gonna be coming soon.
We'll bring back an interview about that too, y'all.
Yeah. So we got Influential album September 29th, man. Me and Rello, I shouted him out earlier. Me and Rello got something going on. We don't got no title or date for that project yet, but it's on the way, so look out for that. And aside from that, man, just follow me, Cartier Camo. Tap into what's going on, man. We're trying to go crazy for the rest of this year into the 2024, man. I appreciate y'all.
We out, y'all.
Just got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to